What's going on, everyone? We are excited to announce we have just launched our Patreon. So if you want to be a part of our community and help support the Stocker family, make sure y'all come through and check us out at patreon.com/official Stocker family. We here, we there, we everywhere, baby.
Are women under attack?
You think women are under attack?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't pay attention to these people who
I'm gonna
say
tell you this.
that they are women.
It's a lot of people out here who are parading around acting like they're women, and I can't even say that because the way they're acting, I don't never see women act like that.
That's why I don't feel like I'm under attack.
It's like they're making a mockery of women.
That's why I feel like I'm not under attack.
But there's women out here who are reassuring these people.
That's not how I act. I will never act like that. I will never put on too tight shorts. I will never put on which some women do. I will never show my belly. I will never, there are things that I would never do. I'm not going to get on camera and talk about my cycle. I'm not going to get on, I'm not
that's
talking.
Not womanly.
That's not womanly. A woman has value. A woman has wisdom. A woman sits down and shuts up when she knows when to sit down and shut up. And the world is promoting something
loud and obnoxious.
Loud and obnoxious. And then some women do behave like that, okay? They do.
But the majority of women, that is not, when I think of women, I don't think of somebody who's parading around looking like a doggone reindeer with all this makeup on, and then they're calling themselves women when half of them are just men who are
playing dress up.
So
and if you play dress up, then cool, play dress up. But don't insinuate or don't mock like you know what a woman is going through. A woman, you're mocking being, oh, my cycle and I'm hurting. Do you understand? Do you understand why a woman is hurting? Do you understand why a woman bleeds every month? Do you understand what happens for that woman to go through these things? Do you understand that some women have real life conditions where that alters them?
Yeah.
I'm one of those women. It's not bad because I have to, like a lot of women, personal right here, I have to use birth control so the cramps aren't bad. So my head is not hurting, right? So
you have men who are on social media
who have no idea. Women bleed in order to have babies.
Yes.
Men cannot have babies. Men will never be able to have babies. I don't care what you put in. I don't care how many sponsors say. I don't care how many times you go to the White House.
There is no point in life where a man can become a woman.
So, are we under attack? I don't think we're under attack. I think we're just being made fun of, and then women are not speaking up because we're hee ha ha, and
they think it's funny.
They think it's funny, and then
it really is a circus show. So I can see how you think.
And
it's
so
funny.
then I also, y'all, this is just new to me, so I'm just talking. I also see how some of these men who are playing dress up will take advantage of what women have been told, because you do see a lot of women say, I have a gay best friend, right? We talk about everything. They could be sitting in a room together and you're undressing and they're looking at you and they're taking in all this stuff. And for me, I think there's something wrong with that.
Absolutely.
If it's not someone who you're married to or you're having relations
because at the end of the day, that's a man.
That's how I've always felt.
If you're undressing around here, I don't care how what he calls himself, what he identifies as, or whatever. That is a man at the end of the day. And when he sees a naked woman, his doggone radars are going off.
Well, they say they don't, but I
don't care what they say.
I don't know. I just don't like that. I don't know. I just don't.
I have too much respect for women for a man to be running around talking about he's a woman and he got the same things I have.
Like I said, I don't think women are under attack. I think women just need to speak up and we need to say what it is to be a woman. But that's also hard because we let a lot of things slide into what it is to be a woman. You know, we just let a lot of things slide. We don't speak up for ourselves. We want to have the equal pay. We want to be equal to our spouses. Everything has to be equal. Because I'm a woman, I want to be equal to you. You're taking over my body. Nobody's taking over your body. You're banning this and like this is my body. We can do whatever we want to do. But I question that because when you
give people complete control, they make terrible decisions.
No. Yes, it's our body. This is our body. And I'm so, I have grown to be so comfortable in my body because I realize that this is the body that God gave me. And I value my body because God said that I was made in his image. So when I begin to alter anything, that means I'm not satisfied with God. That means that I don't
God didn't do enough. He wasn't good enough.
That means that I don't care what God has said or how God has created me. And mind you, this has been going on for years. This has been going on since the Old Testament days. Okay. So Sodom and Gomorrah, we know this, but we have to speak up and be like, no, that's not what it is. I have to teach my daughters, you are going to grow up to be women. As women, we are supposed to be with men. Like that and
you said last week, being feminine and not a feminist.
Right. I feel like you have to be feminine and sit in your feminine, knowing I will always be, because I think y'all believe that Brandon speaks for me. Or Brandon,
they think you a puppet.
Or Brandon tells me what to say.
I don't.
A lot of these thoughts, I've never said a lot on camera because I've never wanted to offend anybody, right? Because I don't want anybody to offend me. But I was listening, I can't remember who I was listening to, but they said, when you see something that you know is wrong and you don't speak up, then you're a coward.
Absolutely.
And I was like, man, I've been cowarded. Like I've been like a little bit of a coward for years because I've always been passive with things when people have said, or, you have to be nice, or you don't want to rub people the wrong way. Well, people are rubbing me the wrong way. Absolutely. or saying things intentionally. So, you can come for me in the comments. You can say whatever you want to say. And like I've always said, I have to stand on what it is. I don't care what society says, does, or
thinks is okay.
I know what I have to do in order for me to be feminine, and what it means to be feminine for my husband and for my daughters. And for me, that means doing what I do as a housewife. That means doing what I do as a homeschool mom. That means that I have to do what I have to do, knowing when to shut up and when to sit down, knowing when to let my husband lead, which is majority of the time. Hey y'all, did you like what you just saw from our clip? Well, guess what? You can become a part of our Patreon. So head on over to the description box and click on it. Become a member of our family today. Thank you so much.